What's up, everyone? I'm Sofiya Pasternack, an award-winning author and mental health professional, and this channel is all about the intersection where writing meets psychology. I also post stuff about my author journey, baking bread, and outdoorsy stuff. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe so you're notified when I post a new video. Okay, so the date today is May 30th. It is Saturday, May 30th. And if you have been anywhere besides underneath a rock for the past couple of days, you know that things in America are kind of bonkers right now. Just a lot of difficult things happening. And I kind of wanted to take a minute to freestyle talk about what, I don't know, I guess my thoughts on it, and then also to try and encourage people to learn and then also support some Black creators on YouTube and as far in the book world. So if you aren't new here, you are going to know that I believe writing, being a creative person, and it's not, I said believe, that's incorrect. It has been shown in actual scientific studies that creatives are more empathetic, and the reason behind this is because if you are creating art, the point of your art is to incite some sort of emotional reaction in your audience. Nobody is painting a picture or writing a book or creating music and not intending for their audience to feel something when they consume that media. If you're, writing a really sad song, you want your audience to feel sad. If you're painting a beautiful picture of the landscape, you want your audience to feel awe or a sense of, wow, how beautiful. You want to kind of drum up emotions in people, and in order to cause emotions in others, you kind of have to be in touch with your own emotions and also kind of know how to bring emotions out in other people. So creatives are very empathetic. I say creatives, capital C, creatives are very empathetic people, the good ones anyway, or even the half decent ones. And the act of transmitting these creative projects actually can make the audience more empathetic as well. I will link below a study done, I want to say it was in 2017, I believe is when it was done, in the Philippines amongst kind of hunter-gatherer villages that still kind of stick to this hunter-gatherer lifestyle. And there were a bunch of different studies done on, hey, show us all of your best storytellers, tell us your stories. And then the researchers examined the village's response to kind of like an empathy test based upon how many skilled storytellers, it was self-elected. So the researchers didn't say, okay, send us your top 5. They said, hey, how many people who are really good at telling stories, send them to us. My battery's going to die soon, so I got to hurry up. And the more skilled storytellers a village had, the more empathetic and the more generous that village tended to be with the limited resource. So there's not a huge amount of research done into it, but the research that has been done has said, yep, people who consume more stories are more empathetic. And when I talk about storytelling, I'm not just talking about, books or something like that. I'm talking about music. When you write a song, you're telling a story. I'm talking about paintings. When you paint a picture, you draw a picture, you're telling a story. Movies, anything like that, any type of art, you are telling somebody else a story, even if that story is just the day was beautiful. That's a story. That's fine. So we learn empathy from the media that we consume. And if you're only consuming media of people who look just like you and act just like you and are just like you, you're not expanding your empathy. You're just kind of compounding the empathy you already had for yourself and your own people. But I really want to today kind of encourage everybody to consume books that were written by Black people, Black creators. And I'm also going to link a whole bunch of Black YouTube booktube channels and authortube channels, because hearing their takes on media is important. It's stuff that somebody like me, not having that lens, I don't know how somebody who is Black in America interprets XYZ story, because that's not my experience, and that's a blind spot that I definitely have, and I'm not going to pretend like I can overcome that blind spot. I have it, and I'm not going to speak for them because that's garbage. If you're speaking for somebody of another race or religion or culture, then stop it, cut it out, let them talk for themselves. They can. So I'm just going to link to a bunch of them, and please go check them out. Expand your empathy, make yourself a more empathetic person, and hopefully that can be a first step for a lot of people for trying to make our world a better place. You can never have too much empathy. So especially if you're a creator right now, I want you to go and check out books and reviews and opinions of people who don't look like you and didn't grow up where you grew up. So that's my soapbox. That's my thing. Please go check down the links that I have in the description below, and keep yourself safe. Have a nice day.